Hello Forex traders, welcome to this video of Admiral Markets. We're going to take a look at dollar and the pound yen. In fact, that is our weekly overview. We're going to do some analysis on the majors, but also introduce something regarding the pound yen. Before we do that though, as always, the risk disclaimer explaining that trading foreign exchange and global financial markets is considered high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Please seek the advice of an independent financial advisor for more information on that. And this webinar is for educational purposes only. Thank you for your attention on that. Let's start with the analysis on the majors, the euro dollar first of all, the weekly chart here, and we had a pretty good downside, of course, all the way from 138.30 to lower 133, and we had a bounce there. We had a positive bullish weekly candle last week with a close of that weekly candle near the high, indicating some short-term momentum to the upside, in fact, and not seeing that downside continuation as yet. At the moment, I wouldn't be surprised to see this short-term momentum go up a bit more. Obviously, then we do slam back into resistance, and then we'll have to see how the currency is going to behave. Is it going to be a hook back and actually a breakout to higher levels? Or is it indeed going to be a continuation of that bearish momentum to lower levels to first of all test the 128 bottom and then maybe even break down to the 128, 121. So that remains to be seen. And it will be very interesting. Both breakouts are very interesting. It's a bounce or break spot right in here. So that's always a good spot because then we have a decisive move one way or another, right? Either the decisive move is up to these targets right in here and to go into the 140 levels, or you'll see a move back into the 120 levels and maybe even to the low 120 levels. And this is the 1 hour chart just to show you that upside momentum on the lower time frames. Be aware though of this double top here on the 1 hour chart with the wick. Any move above there though could see continuation to the upside, especially if you look at the 4 hour chart. You can see some potential to move up, but also be aware of the 135.50 level, which is still a daily top right in here. So be aware of that. 135 could see you move up to 135.50. Once we break 135.50, we could maybe see upside to 137 and retest these bigger daily and weekly resistances. This is the pound USD. The pound actually showing a bigger bullish candle than the euro dollar. A pretty decent sized candle, in fact, about 240 pips. And also the close of that candle is very near the high, so very bullish. But of course, then again, we have to realize that the cable 2 is very near this resistance. So any short-term upside will quickly bump into that long-term resistance, in fact. So here too, a bounce or break spot, though. Will we use that indeed to fall, or is the cable going to push through the resistance and make upside momentum come true on the higher time frames as well? And last but not least, the dollar yen. Dollar yen breaking out of that triangle, in fact, out of that green line to the upside, indicating that it has the potential to break out, but we still need to push and close above the resistances here at 101.60 and 101.60. In fact, that's 160 and 101.60. Once we break above that, we have space up to the top at 103.80ish, and once we break 103.80, then we really have the confirmation of the bullish break of the triangle to the upside, and we can expect price to move up to 110, maybe even up to 120 eventually. So big moment, big bounce or break spot as well, but we have the first confirmation of the break of the triangle. We need horizontal resistance levels to break as well before we get the confirmation. Otherwise, this could still be, in fact, a bearish triangle for a move down to 90, 91 before this goes up. And then the idea I have on the pound yen, just in case you're not aware, the pound yen has moved into uncharted territories, in fact, because it is making a high and it hasn't been in this price territory really for 4.5 years. So this is quite unique. 4.5 years is a long time period, and the pound yen is making substantial higher highs now. It broke the 159.80 level. It was really fighting against that particular 160 round number for a substantial time. As you can see, this is a daily chart. This was about 2 months probably, and we've broken through that level. Obviously, the broken resistance becoming support in the future is a scenario that could happen and unfold on this pound yen, and any hook back to the 160 could see that bounce and continuation, especially of course if the dollar yen is breaking to the upside as well. So that wraps it up. Thank you for your attention, and take a look, of course, at our educational webinars this week. And if you just go to the website admiralmarkets.com, click on education and go to webinars, you'll see this tab right in here. And not only will you see the themes, live trading lab, for example, but you can sign up when you scroll down for those sessions. For example, here, trend line trading on the 20th, intraday trading on the 19th, and today, Monday, the special recap of the euro dollar, pound dollar, and odd dollar. So we have it all here. Wave and Fib trading on Thursday, and ranging market retracement reversals. Fibonacci for beginners is the education webinar of this week. So sign up through this method. I would encourage that. I hope to see you then, and wish you in any case good trading this week. Cheers.